Hey everyone, welcome to Kyle Chronicled. Today we're going to be hitting up some filming locations around Southern California. I'm starting the day in Long Beach. Gonna hit some really cool spots today, so stick around. Most I haven't been to before, so I'm excited too. We're starting things off with a classic. I think you'll recognize it right away from the 1986 smash hit, Ferris Bueller's Day Off. It's Ferris's house, look at this. One of my favorite movies. So this is a rare location that they actually used the interior as well as the exterior. So a lot of the scenes were shot here. The movie's set in Chicago, but they liked this house. Is that the fence that the principal hops over, finds the dog? There's also those scenes in the backyard that were filmed here. Check out some of the pictures I found online. There it is, right here in Long Beach. This area stood in for San Diego in the opening of Anchorman. Another scene from Anchorman filmed right here. This is where Ron and the guys have that first confrontation with Wes Mantooth, played by Vince Vaughn, and the Channel 9 news team. They had their van parked right here. Things really got heated right here. I love that scene. Supposed to be San Diego, but right here in Long Beach, and there's the Queen Mary. You know, I've always heard that there was so much drama in the LBC that it was hard to be just about anybody, but no complaints here. Now I'm downtown, another spot from Anchorman 2004. Got the guys walking up right here. Little do they know they're about to be in the fight of their lives. This is where they had the brawl with the other newscasters. Sort of been redone, and they've got a trendy little coffee place in here now, but this is where that happened, right here. Come on, stop, bitches. These buildings look the same. See these in the background. And this brick building is the same one. The fight happened right here where all these cars are parked. All right, now I've made my way over to Koreatown, Los Angeles, and I'm standing in front of what was used as Jerry Seinfeld's apartment in just about every single episode of Seinfeld. Look at that right there. There's the establishing shot. This building appears many, many times throughout the series, all 9 seasons. As you can see, they used this spot a ton of times over the years. Crews would come here to shoot it at different times of day to get the right setting. Seinfeld was shot entirely in Los Angeles, even though it takes place in New York. I've always wanted to come check out this spot. I'm glad I finally did. Pretty cool. All right, this is City Hall, downtown Los Angeles. This was used in so many productions over the years. Countless movies and TV shows, including one of my favorite Jim Carrey movies, Liar Liar. There's a scene right here where he's speaking to his secretary right here on the steps. Takes off in this direction. Gives the guy some money. runs down here. I love my son. For many years, this was the tallest building in LA until the late 60s. It also appears in Dragnet, The West Wing, The Usual Suspects, Daredevil, LA Confidential, Chinatown, the list goes on and on. This is an iconic spot right here in downtown LA. All right, guys, this is a good one. So I made my way over to the valley. This is the area known as Panorama City. I think you'll recognize this location right away, but in order to see it, you've got to peek through this little fence here. So let's take a look. There it is, Dunder Mifflin, Scranton. This is where they filmed every episode of The Office. It's another rare location where they used both interior and exterior. This is an active studio, so they were able to convert it to The Office, which is awesome. So they shot every episode here. It was all done in there. That was Michael's office right there. Every moment from that show that you love, chances are it happened right here in this building. They make it hard to see, but there it is. Picture of Steve Carell on the roof there, pretending to be suicidal. I'm a huge fan of the show. I've got goosebumps right now. There it is, Dunder Mifflin, Scranton branch. You know what this is, right? The Office? You never watched The Office? You never watched The Office? Yeah, right there. That's The Office. Yeah. All right, guys, that is gonna do it for this video. Covered a lot of ground, saw some cool stuff. I hope you guys had a good time. Subscribe if you would. I'm trying to get to 500 subscriptions. If you could help me out with that, that would be great. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.